What is up everyone, and welcome back to another reaction video. Today we are continuing with Avatar The Last Airbender, and we are on to episode 11 of season 1. So we have just passed halfway into the first series, and oh my god, can I just tell you how much I love this series right now, guys. It is so much fun and it's so enjoyable, and I've had a couple of you guys commenting on it saying how much you love it as well, and how it was like your childhood and how much enjoyment you got, and I can certainly see why. Like, it really hooked me. I find it really family based. I think the character dynamics and the world building is excellent. I love our cool cast, and I just really enjoy the stories that they're telling right now. I don't have a bad thing to say about Avatar at all, but in the last episode we left off with, we had a Sokka based episode, which was a lot of fun. We got to focus on his leadership abilities and his instincts. We also got to meet a new character in Jet and his merry men, very Saw Gerrera like resistance that were fighting against the Fire Nation, and they were willing to go any length to stop them, including killing innocents, which obviously our main characters cannot accept. Katara was a little bit swooned by him, and Aang is just Aang. He just enjoys everything about life and loves everybody, so he struggles to see the bad in people sometimes, but not Sokka. So I really like to see Sokka being the lead in that episode. It was a lot of fun and a lot of good character development for him, and I can't wait to see where we go in this next episode. But I think that's enough of a recap for the last episode, guys. So I think we're just going to jump into today's one. So I hope you enjoy this reaction, and let's get to it.
Fire. Air. Long ago, the four nations lived together in harmony. Everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked.
Look at that army. I love that armor.
Could stop them. But when the world needed him most, 100 years passed and my brother and I discovered an airbender named Aang. And although his airbending,
I love this introduction, this story-based introduction. It gives me chills. Aang can save the world. Ah, it's so hard. That line is just so fucking good. I don't know why it gets me, but it really gets me, guys. Like, it really does.
Aren't you forgetting the tarp? Sokka, you're supposed to put the tarp on top of the tent.
Ordinarily, you'd be right, but seeing how it's the dries? Besides, that tarp makes a pretty warm blanket.
But what if it
We also have a water bender that can just, like, you know,
tarp up for nothing.
move the water away from the tent.
You're infuriating!
Why don't you worry about gathering the firewood? Because that kindling's look...
Well, if you don't like my firewood...
Fine by me!
Oh,
I get the grub if you guys...
sibling rivalry.
Hey, where's the campfire? And what happened to the tent?
Miss Know-It-All, Queen of the Twigs.
Oh, yeah? You're Mr. Lazy Bum, King of the...
Okay, listen guys. Harsh words won't solve problems. Action will. Jobs.
Sounds good.
Whatever.
You see that?
Queen of the Twigs and King of the Tents.
All in a day's work for the Avatar.
Oh man. Aang is the peacekeeper. What?
Come on, Momo, that's fair. He's got 5 stomachs.
Momo's like, you didn't have that. How could you? Appa has 5 stomachs.
Great divide.
Wow.
Is that accurate?
I could just stare at it forever.
Or is that an
I've
exaggeration?
seen enough.
How can you not be fascinated, Sokka?
In the air while we fly away. Hey, if you're looking for
Who's
a
this?
canyon guide, it's more than a tour guide. He's an earthbender, and the canyon is with his help. And he's taken my tribe across miles to the capital city of Ba Sing Se.
You're a
Damn.
ref.
Low-life thieves. They've been the enemies of my tribe. Even think of stealing it.
Where are the rest of the Ganjin? Reservations.
Of course you didn't. That's the...
Oh, what's happening? We've got an earthbender.
Sorry about the wait, youngsters. Ready to cross this here canyon.
That's the tour guide.
He's on their way.
I can't guide people.
Guess you guys will have to make the trip tomorrow.
Ah, and they just got here.
And we've got sick people that need shelter.
Why can't they just cross together?
We've got old people who are weary from...
Many sick people if you weren't such slobs.
Avatar needs to do some peacemaking.
Live to be so old.
I could sell you
Ready to
away.
put your peacemaking skills to the test?
Yep.
Everyone listen up! This is the Avatar. I'm sure he can come up with a compromise that will make everyone happy.
Damn, Katara. Really put Aang on the spot.
All together?
Absolutely not. We'd rather be taken by the fool with those stinking thieves.
We
What?
wouldn't travel with you.
Fly your sick and elderly across. Does that seem fair?
You found a compromise.
Sorry, Op. To tell the truth, I'm not sure.
Cross this whole thing on foot, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Now
Why can't Sokka go on Appa?
it attracts dangerous predators without food. Would you rather be hungry? Now we're heading down in 10 minutes.
That's so cool.
Better be in your gut or in the garbage.
He made himself a little podium to stand on. They eat so posh.
See you on the other side, buddy. Yip yip.
Aw, bye Appa. No more Appa this episode. Where's Momo? Ah, Momo's with us.
Nice bending.
That's so cool.
Kid, folks want information. Birds tell us this canyon was most likely offering them a proper sacrifice.
I love his straw hat. Can he stop it? Ah!
Guess the spirits are still angry. Brought sacrifices.
That was so cool how he redirected the avalanche. Or the rock fall.
Okay, everyone stand.
Why'd you do that?
These people are fleeing the. Gotta make sure we can't be followed. We'll be safe.
Ah. What is that?
We gotta help him!
He's been grabbed by the neck.
Okay!
Ah, yes, Katara. Look at that. Aang just made a tornado. Aang needs to do more of that when he's fighting other people.
Oh, and they're sure.
Arms! They're broken.
Without my arms.
What?
We're trapped in this canyon.
No. Aang needs to learn how to earthbend now. Can the earthbender still teach him even with his broken hands?
I thought the whole point of ditching our food was so we wouldn't have to deal with things like
Them not to.
What? If there's anyone who
Stay
can,
out.
why don't you thank yourself, food hider?
Yawn.
Any ideas?
No bending.
See? We're going to become part of the food.
Enough! I thought I could help you guys get along, but on that side, we'll travel in 2 separate lines. See if you can find out why they hate each other so much.
Reconnaissance mission. See if we can break down their indifferences. The Zhangs and the Genshins.
So, you guys aren't gonna put up your tarps?
Season.
Exactly!
Besides, we like
Finally, someone gets it.
Sokka's so happy someone can relate to him. Look how much posher their tents
Really
are.
think it'll-
No, but you can never be too careful, right?
Oh god. Katara and Sokka are just gonna fall in with their respective tribes. They're the ones that brought the food.
You guys who had food.
Oh, come now. You really think stuffing their faces?
Well,
Are the Zhangs really stuffing their faces? Or have they gone...
why does your tribe hate the Zhang so much?
Who was assigned an important duty? Transport. It's our tribe's ancient redemption ritual.
We just ran there.
At the gate, Jin Wei was attacked by one of the Zhang. Jin knocked Jin Wei to the ground and stole a Zhang.
I think the Zhangs are going hungry right now.
care for some meat.
Ah! They lied!
We're horrible for endangering everybody by bringing food down here. That's why we brought food in.
They justify all of their mistakes by the other clan. What's their version?
Wait, collapsed on the ground. Noble Wei Jin, tribe's redemption ritual. Wei Jin tried to... Kind Wei Jin promised to send help for the man. He was arrested. Sentenced him to 20 long years in prison.
You gonna finish that?
So, their dispute is over misinterpretation.
It's okay, Momo. We'll be out of here soon enough. Eat our weight in lychee nuts.
Because the Zhangs feel like... Momo don't care.
I'll wait for the lychee nuts.
Momo's happy with a fly.
Impartial.
I wish I could help.
So sure the two problems are unrelated. All clear. We're almost to the other side.
I like how there is two identical paths that they can walk on with just their clan.
Katara, Sokka, will these people cooperate long enough? What are you talking about?
Yeah, Katara, what are you talking?
Not punished enough, if you ask me.
Okay,
Of course. They're on their respective sides. Aang needs to settle this dispute. They've both misinterpreted what's happened. That's all that's happened.
But I need you all to put your heads together and figure out a way up this cliff.
The wall with their long, disgusting fingernails.
Oh, cut nails is a crime punishable by 20 years in jail. Pompous fool!
I feel like they're just gonna start fighting.
Sometimes we have to say it. Harsh words won't solve problems.
Perhaps the Avatar is right.
Yes.
Oh,
perhaps
no.
he is.
Look at that face. Oh, single combat.
Let this be the end of this rivalry.
You know,
Who's gonna win, the Genshin or the Zhang? Oh. Damn, Aang, we need to see more of these powers. We need you to get angry more.
is that food?
Aang is starving.
So hungry. Is that
Oh no, all the creatures are coming out.
Oh, a lot of canyon crawlers.
We barely survived one.
Aang is the only one. Aang and the Earthbender are the only ones who didn't have food.
I don't care about this stupid feud. I just want us to...
Two. I only took their side because they fed me.
At least he's honest. Go on, Aang. Earthbend. Damn. Oh. That dude was so lucky. I really like that Katara carries water on her now, so she can always waterbend and always practice. Oh man, that was sick! They just want the food. He's just throwing the food at them. Oh! Is this how they're gonna get out of the canyon? They're gonna ride them up the walls. Please. Oh! He's using it as bait. I am so impressed. Oh, what an inventive and full circle moment.
everyone? Get off!
Aang just jumped up and started running.
We made it!
They rode up together. And now Aang just chucks it back in the canyon. Oh, that's so cool.
I never thought a Ganjin could get his...
And I never knew you Zhangs were so reliable in a pit.
So different after all.
Now are they gonna get along?
Thieves stole our sacred orb from
God
Jinwei.
damn it.
Wei Jin? I know those guys, but I'm 112 years old. I was there 100 years ago.
What? Aang was there.
Confused. Playing a game. The sacred orb from the legend, Eastern and Western gates were the goalposts. Jinwei had the ball
What?
running toward the goal. Jin didn't steal the ball. He picked it up and started running it, but he stepped out of bounds. So the official put 20 long years, but for 2 short minutes. No,
Redemption ritual.
that's what the game was called. Redemption. Don't get me wrong, Wei Jin was kind of a slob.
And look to the future.
I absolutely love this. I absolutely love this.
Good to see you, boy. Did you miss me?
Hey, Abba's back. Hey.
Cannot
Well, you know, I try.
Oh,
Just covered in slob.
Let us kingdom capital as one tribe.
Hey, they've made their amends. They settled their different. Earthbender's out of here.
You could call it luck, or you could call it luck. Now, where's that custard tart? I'm starving.
What? He made it all up? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh man, that's so funny. That's annoying but funny, and I'll explain why in a second. That's so funny. The ending is hilarious because the reason I find it so funny is because I actually like the reasoning before of this bizarre story, and I'll explain why now. I really like the idea that it was that stupid because it speaks to modern society and the things we know about, like religion or stories of the past, things that weren't documented, rumors, hearsay, folklore, telltales, whatever you want to call them, right? They're all twisted to so much extent from how many centuries and how long they've been passed down through different times, through different generations. So I really, really like the concept that over 100 years, this story about these 2 little kids got twisted insanely to the point that it revolved around a sacred orb, and the one stole it and the other one didn't steal it, and the other one punished him for not stealing it when he was trying to help, etc. I really like the concept of that, but to top it all off, I was not expecting Aang to turn around at the end and just blatantly go, yeah, I just lied, I just made it up, and then wanted to find that custard. That is just so, because that's a kid thing, but the fact that he managed to come up with that to settle their differences and make the Zhangs and the Genshin one tribe, so say, or start to see each other as equals, is so funny, but such good writing, and it fits in context of the universe and the characters and storytelling that we got so far, that I just really enjoy it. I really enjoyed this whole episode. I loved it. I loved the creativity of the creatures in the cavern and the full circleness of them being, you know, these creatures down there that you don't want to be around, you don't want to entice them. They get enticed by the food, they come down and attack both the tribes and our main characters, and then we manage to find a way to, and then we use them to scale the walls when we're trapped in the canyon, which is just, oh, perfect. I loved that creativity and that full circle moment of utilizing something from the start of the episode to the end of the episode. So I really appreciate that. I like the Zhangs and the Genshin and the idea of their rivalry. I liked how the peacemaking idea was the forefront of this episode, and Aang being the peacemaker as the avatar. It was quite funny to see how it went from him being the peacemaker between Sokka and Katara to them being the peacemaker between 2 tribes. I also really liked how Sokka and Katara molded with their respective tribes that they were babysitting, because it suited their personalities to a T, which was very funny. But I also like how they were the first 2 to be able to acknowledge, I don't want to say stupidity because that's a bit harsh, I feel like, but the silliness of, like, the argument they're having and the grudge they're holding it over one another, especially when push comes to shove and in a time of need or a time of despair, like when those creatures attacked. I also really enjoyed the Earthbender tour guide. He was a lot of fun for the limited scenes we got with him. It's a shame that he broke both his arms, but that was not, I did not expect that. I honestly thought he was dead for a second, and then I thought he was okay. I didn't think both his arms were broke. But I was hoping maybe he could teach Aang how to do a little bit of earthbending, or just tell him how to do the basics, so maybe Aang could have got them out of the canyon. And that's one of the reasons I thought he was going to be in the episode, not just to be the actual guide, but to do something with it. But that being said, I really like the twist and how they did get out of their current predicament and use the creatures to their advantage to scale the walls. And the way that Aang tied the bait to his glider and used it as like a rod was just amazing. Putting the bags over all their heads so they can't bite you before you get onto them to climb them was just perfect. I really liked that. Momo had some funny scenes. I loved it when he just caught the fly and went to eat it and tried to offer it to Aang. Aang was like, no, thank you. I'm not interested in that. I just realised as well, but is this the second episode in a row we have had no Zuko or Iroh, which is a little bit of a shame because I really enjoy their characters. But I suppose with where we left off with them losing their ship, we are going to be at a bit of a time where we don't know what's going on with them right now. They need to get some more resources, so I suppose it makes sense why they're not currently tracking Aang, Katara and Sokka. Or maybe they are, and they're just a lot slower behind us. We'll just have to wait and see. But I'm sure they're going to pop back up some point soon, and I will be happy to dive back into more stories with them because I really enjoy those characters as well. But I do love focusing on Aang, Katara and Sokka, and as I like to say throughout these first 11 episodes or 10 episodes prior to this one, I love the family vibe of them. They're also close knitted, they're also connected. I feel a real companionship between all of them and a real love for one another already, which is really nice, and I feel drawn to it. It's such a heartwarming show, and it's so fun, and it's so emotional in a way. It's got me very attached to the main characters, so I really appreciate it. And episodes like this, in some other shows you would call this really boring because it would be classed as a filler. You know, we're not moving forward with the main plot or anything significantly in any way, but the character development they do in this show and the way they tell the story and the deeper meaning behind the episode and just the way they keep it light, yet they also keep it very heartfelt and very fun. It's just such a unique mix, and every episode I'm continually impressed by how they do it. And I haven't disliked anything about the show. There's nothing I can say in this show that I have disliked, which again is something really nice for me to be able to experience, because there's a lot of things I've watched where I have issues, but like Avatar is just something that I really resonate with, and I can see why a lot of you guys did and why it's a big part of your childhoods and why you absolutely love it. So yeah, I was blown away by this episode, guys. There's not much more I can say than that. But let me know what you guys thought about this episode as well in the comments down below. Did you like it? Did you not like it? Do you like the premise of it? Do you like the series? And what's your favourite episode of the series in general? I love to hear from you guys, and I love to interact with you about this episode. Also, let me know if there's anything that I missed that you wanted me to cover in particular, and I will be happy to let you know in the comments down below or in the next part. But I think this is where we're going to end it now, guys. I think I've covered everything that I wanted to, so I hope you have all enjoyed. And if you did, you know what to do. Hit that like button and subscribe for more. I do really appreciate all your support, guys. It does mean the world to me, so thank you for that. Stay tuned for the next Avatar reaction, or whatever reaction I get up first. And I will catch you all in the next one. Take care, everyone.